Hi friends, welcome to our core class today. We're going to be doing 4 different moves with 4 levels each, and you can repeat this class as many times as you want. So let's get started on our back. We're just going to do some deep breathing to connect with our core muscles. So you're on your back, feet on the floor, knees bent, arms alongside your body, and just relax here for a few moments, taking those deep breaths. Letting yourself be in this moment. Don't be in your to-do list. Don't be in your plans for the evening. Just right here, right now. Now for the next few breaths, as you exhale, gently squeeze your abdominal muscles in as you breathe out. So your belly button coming towards your spine. A slight pulling up of the pelvic floor and a tightening of the entire core. Deep inhalation into the full belly and chest. And then on the exhale, we're squeezing, we're contracting, we're lifting. Nice, and just try it with a few more breath cycles. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice. One more time, inhale and exhale. Nice. Beautiful. Now let's move into our first movement, which is going to be a dead bug. And we have 4 options here. So start with option 1. Your arms and your legs are up. Your hands are towards the ceiling. Your feet are off the floor. Your knees are at 90 degrees. And if this is a challenge, I invite you to stay here. Next option is to start to extend your leg out on the exhalation, one at a time, alternating legs. If that is still feeling good for you, move to extend the opposite arm and leg, making sure your back is staying firmly on the ground as you do this move. If that's happening, you're feeling good, you're feeling strong, the next modification up is to add some resistance. So you can either do that with small weights in your hands or a can of beans or anything else you have, or you can add a resistance band around your feet, which is what I'm going to do. Nice, and just let's keep going for another 30 seconds or so, remembering that if at any time you feel fatigued, you feel that your form is taking a bit of a hit, just come back to that first position without any movement at all. It's looking great. Just wherever you are, whichever option you chose today is perfect. You can always go back to the very first option and then start to play with challenging yourself with the next options up. And just holding wherever you are, keep going the last few seconds. Nice. Beautiful. And transitioning now to our second move, we're going to be in a V-sit position. And the first option here is we're sitting on the mat, feet in front of us, sitting up, holding onto the shins, so you can pull into your legs for support here. And you want to have a tall spine, your chin level to the floor, not craning the neck in either direction, and you start to feel a little play in your core. Lift your hands off your shins a little bit, and you'll feel that your core has to take over. And so just play with that balance here. And if that's feeling good for you, you can start to lift your arms out to the side so your arms are alongside the floor parallel. Nice, and just play with that balance. And And if that's feeling good, you can lift up your legs, shins parallel to the floor, knees at that 90 degree. And if that's feeling good, you can go ahead and straighten your legs into a full V-sit position. You really want to make sure that if you're extending into that full position, you're not dunking into your back. You're not feeling your hip flexors take over. And I'm actually feeling mine take over right now. So I'm going to come back to a bent V-sit position. I might even bring my hands back down to the floor for extra support, extra balance. Just find what feels good for you today. Might be different than a different day, but for today, what works best? Make sure you're working at a level where your core is engaged, but your other muscles are not taking over for that deep work that your core should be doing. And let's just have a little bit more time here in whatever variation you're in today. Looking great. Stay strong, we're almost there. Just breathe. Nice, and relaxing your neck. Don't allow that tension to go into your neck and shoulders. Feel free to switch into different options at any point. Nice. And let's change to our side plank position. So again, 4 options. We're in a forearm plank for today. Option 1 is to have the feet spread. They're not stacked, they're actually spread, which gives you more surface area to balance on, and your hand is down for support. If that's feeling good, bring your legs together. If that's feeling good, you can go ahead and actually lift your top leg up. Nice. If that's feeling good, you know what's next. Crunches, top knee, top elbow. Beautiful, looking so strong, and just choose whichever variation is best for today. Coming down to the mat at any time if you need a break, you can just bring your hips down and then lift right back up. When I do want a reset, I like to go back to the very first option and then step back through all the variations to find my edge for the day. So if you do take a break, hips come down, awesome. And then coming back up, your legs stack together, nice. Your leg comes up, and then the final challenge, crunches. Beautiful. And let's switch to the other side. So again, coming onto our forearm, we're spreading the legs, spreading the feet. We have our hand down for support. Next, we're coming into a stacked position, and then lift that leg up, and then crunch it in. Beautiful. Those are our 4 options for today. Find what feels good. Today, I'm going to stay in my stacked position. And remember, on each exhalation, you really want to feel the deep core muscles working. It's looking great, guys. And remember, you can come down to your hips at any time if you need to reset. Beautiful. And finishing strong, we're almost there. Okay, are we feeling good? We're almost done. We're on our last move, and surprise, it's the most challenging one, but it's also such a great strengthening move. We're gonna do a hollow body, and it's very challenging, but we're gonna break it down with our 4 options. So option 1, you're gonna come onto your back, your feet are down, and your arms and your chest are going to lift up with your arms alongside your body. Nice. And this is a great place to stay. You're already building strength in your core. And just remember, on the exhalations, really engage with that breath, with that deep core, with that pelvic floor. Beautiful. If that's feeling good, if you want an extra challenge, start to bring your arms alongside your ears. Now, obviously, this is adding some weight to your upper body, making it more challenging for your core. If that's still feeling good, our option 3 is to then lift up our legs, keeping them bent at 90 degrees. And if that's feeling good, our option 4 is to start playing with the full extension. So this can either be one leg at a time, or you can go for both legs at the same time. And again, this is very challenging. You want to be really careful that you're doing it correctly and progressing at your pace. Don't jump right into that most challenging variation. I know that's quite tempting to do, but I just invite you to work to where you're at today, to move from where you are today, because it will make your progress faster. You will get stronger if you progress in a controlled way. If you jump ahead, you're more likely to get injured and you won't build that same strength. Just take it slow and steady. How are we feeling? Are we feeling good in this position? Whatever you're doing right now, it looks great. And let's just do 5 more seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's relax down and release everything. Let it all go. Laying down on your back, just taking some deep breaths. We're almost done. We're just going to do a few nice stretches. If you do want an extra challenge today though, now is a good time to restart this video and do it all over again. You can do that twice or 3 times depending on how strong you're feeling today. If you are all done for the day, you can join me on your stomach. So just move into that position. We're going to go into a bit of a Sphinx stretch. Bring your arms underneath you, elbows under your shoulders, and just breathe into this nice chest opening stretch. Nice. Allowing your hips to sink down, feeling the opening in your upper back. Nice. Couple more breaths here. And just relaxing your shoulders. And on the exhale, push back into an extended child's pose, stretching out the arms one at a time, just really feeling into the side body, feeling into the lats, and shift your hips to your heels, releasing your forehead down to the floor. And just breathe here for a few moments. Inhale, expanding, and exhale, releasing. Inhale, and exhale. And coming up, find a comfortable seated position. I hope you're feeling stronger in your core and ready to take on your day. Thanks for moving with me.